to build success in anything. It doesn't matter what it is. I don't care if you build widgets. You need people around you. You need a team around you. You need staff. You need customers. Attitude and personal relationships, or attitude and relationships, to me are two of the most important things. You know, it's two of the most important things you could think of. Attitudes and relationships. Attitude is contagious, isn't it? I mean, you can be really excited and that could hype you up, just like we were doing. But you can be severely negative and it spreads faster. So one of the most important things is understanding your attitude is contagious. You could put in others your feelings and emotions, believe it or not. You got a dog? Go sit there and just talk to the dog and say, oh, I'm not feeling so well. And his head's going to go down. They go, ah! The dog starts barking and jumping around. Doesn't know why. It's all in energy. Relationships, to me, are the most important thing in the world. Most important. You know, too many people walk around with their chest out like they're so important. I don't do that. I've never done that. I'm literally the most humblest person in the world. Sometimes I walk around with just a t-shirt or whatever. You wouldn't know anything. I've been shaving for 2-3 weeks. And I'm out there always making friendships. You don't have to be perfect. You have to be the right energy. Your energy has to be beautiful. I mean, we want to attract Okay. And those on streaming in, I guess they're over there? Hi. Well, hi. So I have 15 minutes left. But bring in your attitude and relationships, you can build a dynasty. It takes one person to spark. It takes a spark to create a forest fire. This all started back in 2012 when I had this idea of doing something. I didn't walk around saying, hey man, you think you're gonna do network marketing? I was attitude, high attitude, building relationships, giving more than I get. Bring more to the table than is given to you. Help more than you ask for. The more you help people without a financial gain, the more people want to be around you and support you. I'm telling you some of these things. Yeah, it's true. Look, to this day, right now, forget I'm a CEO, I'm on the phone consistently talking to people. Helping them, working on their mind, helping them grow. You gotta give more than you're asked to do. Work harder on yourself than others. We all know this stuff. This is 101. And somebody said to me earlier, talk about the seed. Talk about that seed. Some of you have D-ranked. A lot of you have D-ranked. It is what it is. That's normal. It's the industry, up and down, right? But some of you are just getting started, or some of you haven't got off the launching pad yet. You're still stuck. But are you really stuck? If you're working on yourself every single day and persevering, even if you did not build a business and you just built yourself, you work on yourself every day. Ask for the blessings. Give the energy out. Ask for the energy. Get in alignment with what you want. Put yourself in a frequency of what you want to attract what you want. You're not stuck. Trees are stuck. Okay? A car with a battery. You know what's stuck? You know what's stuck? Cars without batteries. So you feel like you're stuck. You feel like you're getting buried. A little teeny seed buried a foot and a half down, stomped on, thousands of pounds of pressure, and this little seed has to figure out how to get out of it, how to escape. Has to be friggin' Houdini to get out of the ground and go up, right? Could you imagine? So if we take a little seed and we pile dirt on it, that's equivalent of 100 people laying on top of each other. You can't get out of that. But somehow, miraculously, when the seed is put into the ground, the right energy is there for it. It'll sit in your hand forever and won't move. You put it in the ground, it starts to absorb all the minerals, the temperature, whatever it is that it works, all the energy goes into the seed and eventually pops. And just like that little green leaf pops up, right? So eventually it gets above ground and there's no limits. Do you realize what they say is 3 feet from gold? This is 3 feet. This is 3 feet, or kilometers or something. Okay, look at my feet. 3 of those, okay? So the story of 3 feet from gold, for those that don't know, there was a mountain and it was being mined for gold. And somebody tapped into this, what they call a vein of gold, and they were making fortunes. There was an earthquake. And when he went back to work, when the team went back, there was no more gold. It disappeared overnight. And it kept going and kept going, and they were exhausted, spending all their money. There was no more gold. So, let's just say right here is where the gold was. It got shifted that way. There's nothing here. So they kept going, and the stream went that way. And they said, we can't make any money. So they went and sold the gold mine for like $100. Was it? Or $10,000, whatever it was. The next person came in and said, well, they went this way. Why don't we go this way? 3 feet they tapped in the gold. 3 feet. You guys are 3 feet from gold at all times. You're working on yourself. You're advancing. You're working on yourself. You're advancing. You have a fight with your girl. You back up. You go forward. You downline. People in your group quit. You go backwards. You keep going forward. You keep going forward. Bang. This is the direction, but you're so dizzy. You want to go this way. 3 feet from gold. Work harder on yourself. Because you'll be that seed that little by little grows. You can't see. You can't watch a plant grow. You just can't. It takes forever, right? But you turn your back and it continues to grow. It's not stuck. You're not stuck. You have the ability to go from where you are today and have anything you want. Hold on a second. I got to put a disclaimer. Not everything is guaranteed, okay? So don't take my word and say, Chris, you said I could have everything. Yeah, we're all not perfect. So you can have everything you want as long as you don't stay stuck. You continuously work on yourself harder than you work on your business, harder than even relationships you have with your boyfriend or girlfriend or husband or wife. Work harder on yourself. So many of you are so caught up in, where am I going on vacation? I got to relax. I work too hard. Drake is coming in to sing this one, that one. You get so distracted by all the noise. And let me tell you something. The world wants you distracted. That's why they have television, news. I'm sitting watching TV last night in a hotel. I got to look at Donald Trump. They're going to bring him to jail. They're not. They're this. And I'm like, what am I watching? It's all rigged to make you focus not on yourself. Because if you don't focus on yourself, you're going to be like the 98%, going to work every day, coming back, going forth, coming back, going forth, like sheep. All right? Sheesh. But the one thing you have that nothing in the world and nobody in this planet can take from you is the ability to think, the ability to create. I was laughing about ChatGPT, but the honest to God truth is that thing cannot think. It has no emotion. It has no intelligence. It doesn't know how to think. It doesn't have original thoughts. You don't realize your value. How much is your value? How much is your value? You understand? So, success is not that hard. The reason you want to invest into yourself is so you can get out of your own way. If you're not working on yourself, you get in your own head. You seriously get in your own head and you start imagining things that don't exist. It's called nightmares. When you sleep at night, you get nightmares. You're pulling from every little aspect and everything you ever saw in your whole life, and they put it together, your brain puts it together, now it's a nightmare. Some people live in the nightmare while they're awake. You're scared of your job. You're scared of what the other people are going to say. You're scared of somebody who is going to say something about you. You decide to go be an entrepreneur. It's not easy. This is the hardest thing I've ever done, but it's the greatest thing. Look at this room. Look at you. Most important, don't be stuck. Work on yourself and give to others unconditionally. Unconditionally. The more you work on yourself, the more you think, the more you create, the more ideas you're going to have, more solutions get done. Some of you guys got all these books and this and that. It's not about that. Some guys, you have these blueprint books of how to make it in network marketing. Relationships and attitude. That's it. Give. If I was to do this all over again, I would spend more time on developing relationships with people. I know I'm drilling this over and over again, but that's the simple solution. Continuously work on yourself. You just have to figure out the right way. They wrote books on technical analysis. There was a book 100 years ago called Stock Trends. It was from Edwards and McGee, called Stock Trends or something like that. And that was the Bible of technical analysis. Since then, there's probably 10,000 books written on the same thing. They teach the same thing over and over again. You know, they should have books on self-improvement, on self-development. You are each a seed. You are each have the ability to grow like a friggin' sugar cane, straight up and fast. I'm always working on myself. I wake up in the morning, love to watch. There's a gentleman, his name is Stephen Furtick. He's a Christian pastor, Bishop Jakes. I just watch him. I don't know what you guys listen to, but we do that. I do that, and I just love to get myself ready in the morning and focus and get that positive energy coming through my body. Wake up in the morning, do investing into yourself. Put some spirit into your life. Put some energy in your morning. Don't wake up and get on your phone. Don't wake up and do everything else and you forget self-improvement. I promise you, if you start your day differently, your day will be different.